Sandra, welcome to Asexual Perspectives of Once. Sorry, I'll start that again. Welcome to Asexual Perspectives Awareness Month, day 24, and I'm heading to the city, and I'm going to be out pretty much all day today, so I have to record this video as I'm travelling around. I'm meeting my friend in a bit. We've got loads of stuff to do in the city, like important stuff. Move my necklace shake. So yeah, I'm a bit dressed up at the moment, but carrying a shopping trolley, which is quite amusing. I also have to go and get an iPad cable, because I still haven't got a new cable for my iPad. They're quite expensive, but I think I found a good quality one somewhere, so I'm going to check that out in a bit. Anyway, so today I want to talk to you about why it's important to meet asexuals offline on this APAM day 24. So basically, it's really nice to have online asexual friends. You know, I really love having online asexual friends. It's absolutely incredible. They're some of the bestest friends I've made, and I'm getting to meet more and more the people that I know online, offline, at asexual meetups, and I met some in person at the Asexuality conference, which was the UK one, on the 8th of July, which was the one I spoke at. So it's really important that you meet asexuals offline, because nothing beats that in-person warmth and strength you get from being around like-minded people who relate to you and understand you and get where you're coming from and what you're saying. So it's really, really essential that you do meet people offline. Now, there's obviously a couple of ways you can go about it. You can just meet them in person on your own, or you can meet them as part of a group, for example, at an asexual meetup. And I'd really recommend meeting them in a group, ideally, if you can first, because that way it's a lot safer for you. And you can also see how they behave around other people as well. You can have a small group or a big group, depending on how many people you can get together. But if you want to meet someone on your own, that's perfectly okay, but just make sure you've taken all the safety precautions. Like, make sure you Skype them first, or do a sort of video chat, you know, even if it's just Facebook Messenger video chat, because your safety is the most important thing at the end of the day. If a person's not prepared for video chat with you, and they're meeting you on your own as opposed to in a group, then they're not worth it, to be quite honest. They're not worth risking, you know, your safety over. They should be prepared in this day and age to video chat, even if they are old school, you know, because it's not just their safety, it's not just you know, their safety, it's your safety as well. And, you know, if you can't video chat for them, you should have been at least speaking to them on the phone. They won't speak to you on the phone either. There's something dodgy about it, and don't go near them, you know. And if you are going to meet them on your own, it's better if you've known them for quite a while online before you meet them on your own as well, if it's possible. But it's not always possible, that, I know. So you can meet people for, like, friendship, or you could be meeting someone because you're having an asexual date with them, basically. So you need to, before you meet someone, decide why you're meeting them. You know, what's the purpose of you meeting them? Is it to form friendship? Is it to socialise? Is it to go out? You know, is it just for socialising? Or is it for more than that, like intimate, you know, possible intimate romantic relationship? You know, you have to know why that person is meeting you and why you're meeting them, basically. But I cannot tell you how good it feels to meet asexuals in person. And I have had, and still have, some anxiety. So a lot of people that come to my asexual meetups, they actually have some form of anxiety usually, as well as some have special needs and other mental health issues. But because I've had depression in the past, for example, and I currently still have some anxiety. It's not completely gone, but I've broken through a lot of barriers, which means it's not so bad anymore. Then I really understand where they're coming from, and I can make sure that I, can look after them, and I know their needs, and I know what they need to make them happy and feel safe and secure. So, and I think if you've got anxiety or mental health problem and you are around someone, meeting other people that share similar problems, so if you've got anxiety and you meet other people that have got anxiety, it just makes you feel a whole lot better, because you know you're not alone, and your behaviour or the way you think and feel is quite normal for that type of condition. So I know that with my anxiety, there's certain things that help with that, to keep it calm and under wraps, as it were, and that's some of it's to do with mindset, some of it's to do with the way I speak to myself, so I can help others in that way. And abnormal to people who haven't got those conditions or don't understand them actually seem quite normal and okay, and therefore you're able to, I think, accept yourself more because other people accept you. It should be that you accept yourself anyway, regardless of what other people think about you, but everyone needs some sort of understanding in their life, and if you've got that understanding through connecting and being around like-minded people, then it's just incredible. And I know it can help you to heal, I think. If people around you that understand you and you've been struggling and you're feeling left out and scared and lonely, it can just really help you in your life. And the fact they're asexual as well is better, because there's no ulterior motive. There's no one trying to butter you up or make you feel okay or good because they're wanting sex out of you, because they're not, because they're asexual. Do you see the difference? Because some people, sadly, that want sex, they can take advantage of people in more ways than one and you don't want that. So you have the benefit with asexuals of knowing there's never going to be like a want, need or urge for sex there, and you can feel safe being yourself around them if they understand it. So that's why I get a lot of people coming to my meetups from all over the UK, because I understand asexuals really well, but I also understand mental health problems. And I used to also teach blogging, Facebook and Twitter, basic social media for recovery of mental ill health for the NHS. So I have the NHS background in teaching as well as a lived experience myself. So I think it's really good. Yeah, it's amazing. So that's really why it's important to meet people in person, so you can just feel that someone really gets you and understands you, and that you're not alone, and that it's okay to be you. It kind of helps you accept yourself when you're around other people that understand you. And I know there's advice out there which is true, that you should love yourself no matter what anyone thinks. It's absolutely true, that advice, but I think with mental health problems, when you're not in a great frame of mind as it is, if you have some people around you that just naturally understand you, then I do think it's stand good stead, and it makes you feel fantastic. So I hope that's helped, and I hope you get to meet someone at a meetup one day. You have to either be prepared to travel to a meetup or create one of your own in your own city. Really, you have to travel. Either you have to go to them or they have to come to you. So that's the two options, really. So I hope that's been helpful, and I wish you much love, luck and happiness in your life, and I really hope you get to meet lots of asexuals offline one day. Start with one first, or two. Try a meet up. It's really good for you. you know. But when I do meetups, when I started first organising meetups, I did just have like meet 2 other people at first, in the Nando's it was actually. So don't think that you have to meet tons of people. You know, just invite a couple of people for a coffee, for example, in a cafe. That's it, that's your meetup. You know, meet in a public place, anyone can leave whenever they feel like it. There's no pressure there. It's really good. Anyway, next video tomorrow. Take care, bye.
We're now able to build the house.